Okay, so as promised, I have the first of many. This is going to be a double height shed, and I'm going to try to show it in different phases as I draw it so you guys can see what I'm doing, and hopefully at some point I'll be able to produce a list and a small set of drawings for you to put it together and build it. So we're going to go to build wall, polygon shaped room, side length, four sides. We're going to make it 15 feet to start with. We're going to click anywhere here. Here we go. I'm going to zoom in. So as you can see, this thing is 15 square. And I'm going to go to this view and show you what it's done. So that's what it looks like. It's a single height right now. I'm going to go to that view and put it into perspective for you right there. And this view to see, to show you what the program is doing. Okay, so the first thing I want to be able to do is we need this thing to be 120 square feet. So we're going to select this wall right here, and we're going to click 8 feet. And now it's 8 by 15. Now what I'm going to do is, for the sake of space, I'm going to open these two walls and going to make them gables. Now I'm going to open the room itself, make sure my height is 7 feet. I click OK, and going to add another floor. Actually, not going to add another floor. What I'm going to do is I'm going to double the height. So instead of 184, I'm going to make it 168. So it is 14 feet. And you can see that got stretched out really quick here. There's a reason why I have this view here, and that is to show you what it does once I add a door there. So I'm going to go ahead and add a door. I want the door to be 7 feet. I'm going to make it 6 feet. And it's only 6'8", which is a standard height. Nothing fancy here, just a basic door. But I also want to add a window. I'm going to go ahead and add a window, and I'm going to do it on this view. I try to find a center. See that triangle there? So somewhere there, I gotta click. I gotta get a little closer and find that good location right there. When I open it, I'm going to make it 48 by 36. Remember, all of this is inches. I'm going to go ahead and make another one in metric for those of you who want to build this thing outside the States, maybe even Spanish for that matter. I want to be able to have this to be 144. There we go. So, and the other portion I like to see is, I want to show those doors open. So you see what's going on inside, and let's go to this view here. You can see we have roof frame, wall frame, and I believe floor frame. And this is all 2x4s, nothing 2x6 or anything else. It's just a basic shed to go in the backyard somewhere. Okay. Now, going back to the floor plan, I'm going to go ahead and add a ceiling plane. So we're going to add a ceiling plane here. And actually, let's see. Actually, I'm going to show you what it does if I do this, just for the sake of showing the program. Okay, so when I add a ceiling plane, it actually uh, put it, you can see the program is doing. But what I want to show you is what the program does with the ceiling plane when I started from the back towards the doors, towards the front. It did not build a ledger here. At this point, the ceiling plane is 6 inches. I'm going to make it 0. And I'm also going to lock it and change its height to 84. So you can now see the ceiling being framed at 24 inches on center and no ledger at this end. And that's because I started at the back. So if we go, instead of creating a new one, I'm just going to rotate this one, do a point-to-point move, and put it here, and stretch this back, that back, and now I'm going to bring this over, and I'm going to make that 3 feet, about a meter. You can see what it's doing now. See, now it wrapped the whole framing as it should. We're going to change the spacing to 12. Remember that this is a load-bearing platform that I'm hanging, and all I'm doing is beefing up the spacing so that you get more load and you get less bounciness. These are all 2x4s. It's not expected to carry a vehicle there, okay, so it's just for storage purposes. So there we have it. That is the full-blown shed. There's some tweaks that I may have missed in my settings. The program puts a default fur framing for the seals. That should be pressure. Click OK. Yes. And it's going to turn off the automatic floor because I did that, but it's fine. Just want to show you the difference there. See, pressure treated and or standard fur, and we want to have pressure treated against the concrete. Okay, so that's a ceiling platform that I used, and it's see-through. There's nothing to it. Doesn't have any plywood on it yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the floor plan, open it. In the structure tab, we're going to add above it, we're going to do plywood. We're going to do, I believe I'm going to try vertical. And I'm going to change that plywood at the bottom too, but I'm going to try vertical right now and see what it does because I rotated the ceiling planes. I'm going to uncheck framing and I'm going to change this to 1/2 inch. We're going to click OK. We're going to click OK. So now, if you go to this view, we're going to pull out and see, now we have the plywood. It's going the wrong way because I chose vertical. So I'm going to go back to it, and now I'm going to change it to horizontal. So it runs perpendicular to the studs. And the same I'm going to do with the floor below. See, it's got horizontal as default. We're going to change that to vertical. And it should run it perpendicular to the floor joists. Remember, these are just 2x4s, nothing to it. I'm also going to create for you guys a list. I'll share that with everyone that wants to have the plan to build it. Plans are going to be free. So it's a free plan. All you need to do is make sure you watch this video to the end. I'm going to say what you need to do for you to get your free plan from us. All right, so there you have it. Where is it? It's right here, this view. There's the shed. Simple shed siding. Disregard the siding color is blue. You may paint it anything you want. You may replace the siding with T111. I am using this siding, horizontal siding. It's a 6-inch. You can replace it with 8-inch siding or anything you want. It's just going to have a quantity for siding, and you can choose and pick your material. All you have to do is go to mopmuch.net, hit the contact us button, and say, please send me a set of plans for the double height shed. And make sure you have a name and phone number and a good email address so that we can send you a set of drawings for this. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you on the next shed, which is going to be a single height coming soon. Thank you very much.